Good morning, welcome to Monday morning. Apologies that we're slightly late delivering this video this week. Hectic weekend, but it's Monday morning, start my day at 4 a.m. So good, fresh, 4 hours in on my travels, as you can see. Completely hands-free though. Wanted to talk to you today about change and change management and dealing with change. And you know, there's so much stuff going on in the world right now with COVID and people losing their jobs and people, you know, family circumstances changing and the government announcing things. And how are you dealing with change? How does change cope with you, and how do you cope with change? You know, I do a whole section of coaching on the change curve and getting through and making sure we get past the denial phase and we move forward. And you know, it's an entire hour section. I just want to really snip it down here. If you guys haven't read the book, brilliant book that I always recommend to everybody. It's called Who Moved My Cheese? I'll say it again, Who Moved My Cheese? And it's a great book. It's about 115 pages. It was given to me about 4 or 5 years ago by somebody I did a training session with. Her name's Verity. She was a great trainer in a place I worked. And that book has changed my life. That book has changed my career. That book has changed my personal circumstances. That book has changed people around me. And it's all about 4 little people, 2 little people and 2 mice. Let's call it that way. And they're in teams of 2. 2 of them like to do things the same way and will not embrace change, and 2 of them embrace change. It just shows you the story and how change can be a good thing if you embrace it right. So if you haven't read that book, it's a great book, but it will help you a lot. But how do you deal with change? Are you one of these people that sit there and go, but I've always done what I've always done, it's always worked, I like it? Are you one of these people that, you know, when change happens, and I know a lot of you, a lot of my clients out there, a lot of people that, you know, follow me and have said they've had a lot of change. Jobs have changed, companies that own the business has changed. You know, COVID has changed us all. There's so much change going on. How are you dealing with it? Because how you deal with it will ultimately affect your outcome, your life, your mental health. It'll affect it all. So how you deal? Are you one of these that will sit and stew and overthink every little change? Is it, well, that's not my job? Is it, well, I don't like the thought of that. It'll never work. Try change, but it doesn't work. Stick to what we know. Give you some advice, guys, right? Embrace it. If change is coming, it's needed. Nobody changes things for the sake of changing things, okay? As you guys know, throughout COVID, I used to work in the gym industry, and I decided to embrace change throughout COVID, and bang, do you know what? Best thing I ever did, because I managed to help you guys out as clients. I managed to set up a new business, you know, so much more, where if I'd gone, well, I need that guaranteed money. I need that guaranteed income. If I'd done that and not embraced change, you know, I always talk to you guys about my divorce, and you know, when my ex-wife first said to me that we should split, wow, what a massive kick in the teeth that was. And I was very one of these where, well, I've got 3 kids, I want my kids to have a normal life, and I don't want to change that, and I don't want to do this, and do you know what? Changing that, you know, I actually see my ex-wife yesterday at a football game for my son, and it's just, we're different people. She even joked about, oh, what happened to the person that would never eat anything without having protein in it, and now you're a pescatarian. And you know, change is sometimes a good thing, because if you embrace it and you really want to make it work, it can change your life. I was never one open to coaching or meditation or journaling, completely against it. Now I'm a completely different person. Start my day at 4 or 5 o'clock. Make sure my morning routine's there. It's all because of embrace change. So my key tips here is embrace change. You know, don't overthink it. You know, accept it. Embrace it. Don't overthink it, and accept it. Unless you can control it, as in the change that's happening is in your control, and you honestly think that if you go ahead with it, it's going to be detrimental, embrace it. You never know whether that new job is going to change your life. You never know if that opportunity. I've done loads of opportunities in my life. Some of them have been disastrous. I did time of a lockdown and absolutely disastrous. Never worked. Complete mistake. You know, what a mistake it was. But you know what? I learned from it. Did it make me a stronger person? Hell yes, it did. Did it make me a better person? Yes, it did. I've had relationships that were mistakes. I look back now going, what were you thinking? But does it make me a better person? 100%. Because I embraced it at the time. Did I know I was embracing it at the time? No. No, of course I didn't. But change is inevitable. You cannot, under any circumstances, stop change from happening. It's just impossible. You have to embrace change. You have to make change think. You have to really think about what it is you want when it comes to change. Because if you don't embrace it, it will just become a negative. And when it becomes a negative, you won't move, you won't grow, nothing will happen. Richard Branson once says, if someone gives you a great opportunity, accept it and work out how to deal with it later. And you know what? That's one thing I've lived my entire life by, is I will accept an opportunity, I'll accept a challenge, and then afterwards I'll figure out how to fix it. Figure out afterwards how to do it. Because I'm at a stage in my life now where change is a great thing. And even though I'm still stuck in my ways in a lot of ways, I'm like, no, that doesn't work. I've tried it, this doesn't work. I will then think about it, I accept it, I'll embrace it. So you have to accept change. You have to embrace change. You got to stop fighting the inevitable. You can't control some things. So just run with it. And if it doesn't work, you learn from it. And the next time, it will happen. But if you fight change, you fight being happy, you fight being given the opportunity for something incredible, and you will be detrimental to your mental health and your negativity. Change is good. And there was a great quote by a great guy, an admiral in the army, the Royal Navy or Air Force, and he said, if you want to change the world, start by making your bed. And if you don't make your bed at the moment, there's the first thing you can change right now. Hi guys, have a great day. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to read the book, Who Moved My Cheese? Let me know what you think of it. Reach out to me on my socials, Instagram and Facebook, Lee King Coaching. And you know what? Message me. Ask to join Messenger Coach. Loads of us in there, like-minded people. Enjoy it. Who Moved My Cheese? Let's go. Speak soon. Bye-bye.